guys, welcome to my channel. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do a quick general what's coming towards you reading. This isn't tied to any specific zodiac sign, and the intention is, set to get a peek at the month of December. So as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. And this could be something that you've already went through, something you may presently be going through, or something that may be to come for you. Okay. So I am starting out with this Spirit Animal Oracle deck for an overall energy as it pertains to, what is coming towards you for the month of December. The monthly element readings will be out on the 1st. So you can take a look at those, and those will be for the month of December. But we're just going to do a little energy check-in. And there also will be the bonus reading for, the element with the most views, and that is for the most views on the monthly and mid-monthly element readings combined. So that will be coming out also. But let's see, as it pertains to what's coming towards us for the collective, what messages do we need of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, and understanding? One more, and then we're gonna jump right in. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have a 1. The animal spirit, or ant spirit, excuse me, which says time to collaborate. So the energy, just at the bottom of the deck, it's almost like a 3 of Pentacles energy. So there may be some, collaborations in regards to work I'm feeling. But also up under that, we have the otter spirit, which is like, it's a 42, which is a 6, which is like a 6 of cups, 2 of cups vibe. So for some of you, you could be, working with or collaborating with like a soulmate or a love interest, as far as what may be coming towards you. And some of you could be working on this energy with yourself, because the otter spirit says you're never alone. Some of you could be in the energy of balancing out. I'm getting like, your masculine and your feminine energies as well. But work and love is coming through very heavily. Or relationships. It could also be friendships. But let's get an overall energy. Wow, we have Bat Spirit, which says a rebirth is assured, which is a 5 card, number 5. 5s represent changes, with the rebirth being assured. As it says with the Bat Spirit, it almost feels like, there's going, either you're changing, circumstances may be changing, a situation may be changing. But we know like bats are nocturnal. And I just got, like seeing in the dark. This is also giving me a little bit of Hanged Man energy. So some of you, it almost feels like this rebirth that is incoming for you is almost in regards to like some information you're becoming privy to. Something maybe that was once hidden that is now coming out. And especially, we all know, you know, bats hang upside down, but that's the hangman vibe I'm getting. Like, seeing something from a whole different perspective is what is like almost the catalyst for this rebirth energy. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner's mind, which is a 48, which is, it breaks down to a 12, which then is a 3. So there could be like, 3s represent, you know, your surroundings, things that you're familiar with, your environment. So you may be seeing something, you know, different within your environment, whether that's, you know, where you work, where you live. But that kind of feels like a porcupine spirit. It kind of feels like, I just feel like a fresh slate almost. That type of energy coming with time for beginner mind. I feel a little bit of the Fool energy. But let's see. In regards to this energy and spread, what's coming towards the collective for the month of November? What's coming towards the collective for the month of November? Some of you guys could be moving, could be changing jobs. Like it's a definite, whatever that may mean for someone. Let's see. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit, which I said I felt like whatever. And like the Hermit and the Hangman are the as above, so below energy of each other. And like I said, I was feeling that Hangman energy off of this bat. But like I said, I also feel like some of you, you know, are becoming privy to some information, and it's coming by way of, you know, the Hermit, which could be a realization within yourself. It is, you know, that introspective soul searching energy that you do for yourself. But the Hermit is also, you know, to me, it's, you know, it's my spirit card, it's my universe card. So spiritually, the universe or spirit could be, you know, shining some type of light in regards to, you know, some type of conflict or struggle, strife. You know, the Five of Wands could be, you know, competition, but I ultimately feel like this Five of Wands here is coming through as a block. So some of you will be being shown what was blocking you from your truth, or a truth, or, you know, information, because the Ace of Swords can be information also. Some type of, or communication. You're becoming privy to what was either blocking you from your truth, blocking the truth, or the fact that some of you may have been in an internal struggle with what your truth is. But that information, whatever it is, you're becoming privy to it through the Hermit. Yep, you're becoming privy to it through the Hermit. Wow. So let's see what comes up. messages do we need, Spirit, as it pertains to what's coming towards the collective for the month of December? Justice fell on the floor, but I'm not going to take it. Which was, and what actually came out first was the Page of Pentacles, which is making me feel like, you know, there's something that you're learning, something that you're becoming privy to again. And it may be, you know, something physical, because this is Pentacle energy, where previously you didn't see before with the Eight of Swords at the bottom. And here we go, look, the Hanged Man. Yeah, you were stuck. Some of you were, you know, what you couldn't see, you are now seeing, you know, as this Hanged Man, which would be this bat spirit that I'm feeling. And it's going to be, like I said, what was blocking you from, you know, a new beginning, a new opportunity. Some of you could have been being blocked creatively with the Ace of Wands. Let's see what else comes out. What other messages do we need, Spirit? That one wanted to come out, so I'll take it. The Page of Cups. This could be some type of message coming in. This could be, you know, you learning, you know, who you are, is what it makes me want to say. Because the Page of Cups is, you know, authentic energy. Messages. And we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like some of you are taking a, you know, or learning or taking a look at, like, how can I explain this? Because it almost makes me feel like being heart-driven with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. But it's almost like, especially with the Queen of Cups energy, it is feminine water energy. But you don't have to be a female. It almost makes me feel like, and I know I always say this, but it's just how the cards come out, like a emotional maturation from the Page to the Queen. And for some of you, what it feels like to me is like you're learning how to be like, vulnerable isn't the right word, but it's almost like more expressive with what is in your heart, with how things make you feel. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, which is basically, you know, confirmation, needing to express, or, you know, since this is what is coming towards you, someone may be coming to express, you know, how they feel about you. And it's going to be something, you know, new to you as this Page of Pentacles. You're going to be learning, like, new information. And then with the High Priestess up under that, up under the Ace of Swords, it almost makes me feel like, because the High Priestess can be secrecy, it can be things hidden, and it's almost like what was being hidden is now being spoken in regards to the emotion, or coming, you know, I just feel like an energy of, you know, being expressed. Look, justice came out. So that's, you know, balance. Justice, just as it is, but it's also truth, it's clarity. I'm hearing like either someone is wanting justice for their past actions or ways, especially with the Knight of Wands at the energy at the bottom of the deck being, you know, in and out. You know, the Knight of Wands is a very impulsive energy. It could be for, you know, some of you, you know, you may be, you know, learning this about yourself, because like I feel like this energy is, you know, this Knight of Wands energy may be something that you're growing out of, always running back to the past, whether, especially with the Devil here, whether it was an addiction, a toxic place, a toxic person, environment, always running back to that. And with justice, some of you are cutting that out and are realizing that that's not the way you want to be. As this Page of Pentacles. But for some of you, if this is someone in regards to you, it's like they want some type of, I don't know, it's all, this Justice card is almost making me feel like forgiveness for running back to this, whatever this devil energy may be for someone you're dealing with, or like I said, if this is you. Because the Knight of Wands, you know, has no staying power. They're non-committal. They're in and out, like fly by night. And especially with that rebirth assured, that energy could be being what is like being transformed for this person or for you. What other messages do we need? 3 cards came out. So give me one moment. Alright, so we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the World. And what this is coming out up under the Page of Cups is like, some of you were, you know, trying to maintain in this energy. Almost, you know, battling yourself. 5 of Swords is battling the ego. It's having that, you know, that have to win mentality. But some of you, you going back and forth in this energy was you like defeating yourself. For some of you, it feels like it may have cost you something, but with the World here, that, you know, that cycle is ending. That cycle is ending. What's at the bottom? The 3 of Pentacles. Just like I said. So with this cycle ending, you're going to learn how to actually, like, some of you were utilizing like almost childish emotions to feed your ego. Or were emotionally childish. And it was, you know, it was an inner battle that was going on between your emotions and your ego. But that's coming to an end. And now it's almost like with the 3 of Pentacles, you're learning how to become more emotionally stable. Be able to collaborate with people on you know, or make practical connections based on emotions. Any other messages, Spirit? Endless cards. So what's coming towards you is like the end of this battle, the end of this struggle, the end of basically mental deception that you were doing to yourself. Yeah, and establishing a whole nother set of values with the Hierophant here. If this is all you. And if this is in regards to like someone coming towards you and expressing themselves, it's like you were battling, like, well, do they really feel like this? Are they, you know, playing mind games? And it's like the feeling of mind games being played with you is over. And you're going to like, because the Hierophant too is a card of learning. It's a card of, you know, values. And I just heard like, I mean something to them. So take that how it resonates. But if this is you, like I said, if someone's coming towards you, it's like you're gonna see like this person holds you in high regard. They see you as this Hierophant. And ultimately with the Four of Wands, it's gonna, you know, be, it's a balanced energy. So whether you're, like I said, you're balancing out your own energy or this energy is balancing out with another person, it's like you're like, the only thing I can say is like, you're not going to be in the dark anymore. Yep. With the Four of Wands and the Ace of Swords, it's real, is what it makes me want to say. Because the Four of Wands is an energy of, you know, foundations, it's home, it's balance, it's having structure. It's a card of, you know, celebration as well too. But I believe like some of you knew. If this is someone or energy coming towards you, you already knew. But it's almost like, not that you wanted them to tell you, but like it helps to hear those words. Like that's just what I'm getting. But if this is all you, it's like your intuition was telling you this all along. I'm just going to clarify the Hierophant and then I'll grab the guidance or advice. Tell me about the Hierophant. Tell me about the Hierophant. So we got the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords for the Hierophant energy, which makes me feel like if this was energy coming towards you, it's like they regret like playing with you. There's some type of regret or grief or remorse over like it's almost like the way that they tried to act like you were not, I'm not gonna say a factor, but like a what's the word? Like you were meaningful to them. It's almost like they regret not expressing that. And if this is all you, it's like you regret like playing with yourself. Like, I guess it's like not taking yourself serious. So really, you didn't take yourself serious, or this person didn't take you serious. It's like what's coming towards you in December is them taking you serious. And you know, like I keep getting that expression energy. Because for some of you, it like cost you, you know, it was you being in this energy. If this is all you were missing opportunities. Being so like almost focused on a certain way like things had to be in regards to emotion, like you couldn't show them, you couldn't express them. If you expressed them, maybe you would be looked at as weak or whatever. But if this is, you know, energy of someone, you know, what's coming toward you in the regards to someone else, it's like how can I explain it? Because it feels like, it almost feels like they missed out on the opportunity at real love, being stuck in, you know, like it having to be a certain way or look a certain way. And if it came by way of something that they couldn't imagine, they didn't accept it. They could have rejected you, and that could be what it is too. Like playing like they didn't care and you felt rejected, so you know, they just like went along with it. But deep down, they knew how they felt. They like, it's like they knew what it was, but it's almost like for some of them, I'm almost getting on like they had to put on an act. But now, with the King of Swords and Strength, it's almost like they're having the courage to like actually say this to you, because the King of Swords is sure, he knows. And where like sometimes the King of Swords can be silent, if this person is in this Queen of Cups energy, like this King of Swords is their masculine and this Queen of Cups is the feminine energy, it's the feminine energy that's like forcing this out of the masculine energy. Because they were, you know, they may have been hurt in the past. And that her past hurt of this Three of Swords was what was keeping them stuck. And almost like they were trying to tame themselves, but from, you know, actually saying it. They could have been very cold, very like unexpressive. But it was because of, you know, things that have happened in their past. But now look, we have the Eight of Wands, them, you know, moving forward, making a conscious decision to come towards you or the connection, or this is your own energy within yourself, like I always say, and saying it as this Knight of Swords. Because now they're seeing through this Hermit energy the crossroads of what was holding them up at the Two of Wands. And then Temperance coming in. That balance. Temperance is also a reconciliation energy. This was too. Yeah, it's like it's all, it almost feels like it's all coming, you know, like full circle, especially with justice here. Yeah, it's all coming full circle. So let's grab the guidance or advice. Or advice. I just hate when the cards blow all over the place. What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to this energy and spread? What's this energy and spread? Energy and spread. What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to this energy and spread? Because you know what I'm feeling? It's like, if this is somebody coming in regards to you, it's almost like it's hard to take back the things that they may have said, either to you or about you to others. But having to come to you, because this feels like especially with the Hierophant, Justice, and the Hermit, like this is like being divinely like orchestrated for them to do this. But you know, they say like you can't take back words after you said them. It's almost like an energy of having to eat their words. And you know, this could be in regards to you too, like telling, you know, lying to yourself, saying that you're, you know, saying one thing and doing another. You know, it's hard to be like, you know, it's hard to step into like almost acceptance of that energy. Whether, you know, it's coming towards you or you were doing it to yourself. What's the guidance or advice, Spirit? I'm being guided to clarify this Justice card. Let's see. Why is Justice here? Yeah, I keep getting forgiveness. The Two of Wands came out. One, like this person, if it's another person, it's like they're wanting or seeking some type of forgiveness for, you know, choices or actions that they've made in the past as it pertains to you. So that like you guys can move forward, or for them to be able to move forward, you know, and follow, you know, their truth. With the Ace of Swords, whether it's speaking it, just having that, you know, that knowledge of it come in, like that's what it makes me feel like. But like I always say about forgiveness, forgiveness is for you, not the other person. So if this is the other person, you have to forgive yourself for what you've done first. Seek forgiveness for, you know, your own actions, whether this person forgives you or not. But they're wanting, you know, if, like I said, if this is the person coming towards you, they're wanting to make it right so that you guys can, you know, move forward into more calmer waters. Yeah, because it's something that, with the Tower here, this is spirit, like blowing up their world in a way with this tower. You know, the tower is things being torn down to be rebuilt. So this person could be going through a tower moment. And, you know, that spirit's way of like almost lighting a fire under them. It doesn't feel like it's happened yet, but for some of you, it could have. Some of you, you know, you could have gotten that, you know, communication already. Because it's like it was like they were procrastinating with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. That's heavy, heavy procrastination of, you know, you like saying that they want to do the right thing, but not really taking any action, trying to assess the situation, moving slowly, you know, trying to be almost methodical about it. And it's like, I'm not going to say you can't, but morally, your moral compass should tell you whether or not, this is only me from my experience. You know when you're doing something right and when you're doing something wrong. Nobody needs to tell you. But it's almost like they were like kind of wondering, well, how long would I be able to, you know, do that in a way? Like seeing how much time they could buy. But the Tower is here. And since this is what's coming towards you for December, the Tower could come in December. Give me one more for Justice. Which, if this is all you, is that realization that, you know, you need to take some type of action to correct this within yourself. And for yourself. Give me one more for Justice. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, some of you are actively trying to resist this with the Seven of Wands. Trying to resist this Tower moment. Some of you that have already had it, you've had the Tower moment, but you're trying to resist still taking the action. Some of you are trying to resist the backlash from you doing or saying whatever you're doing, but it's almost like this backlash or like the need to fight or defend yourself is like what you're perceiving you're going to have to do. But the cards are not saying that. The cards are saying with the star energy here, like, it's going to be better than you think by you doing this. You're thinking that it's going to be something hard. But it's not. With the star energy. It's almost like it'll be like the cards are saying a smooth transition with the star and death. But you're thinking like it's something, like you have to do something like almost physically, like exerting something, but it's not. I don't know, I almost feel like it's not that deep. Yeah, I almost feel like it's not that deep. But some of you are trying to resist, you know, whatever may be falling apart with this Tower, whatever it is, if it's that mindset, it's that mentality, because maybe it's something that you've always known or something that you've always done. So if with it being upended, it's like, no, it can't possibly, like, what will I do? And the cards are saying like, nah, you'll heal from this. And this is the death card here, is that rebirth. That rebirth is assured. So it's no need in trying to act like, you know, you don't see it, trying to block yourself off from it. It's no need. It's here. Because this is like divine justice coming in. Like I said, this whole thing feels divinely orchestrated, like being done, you know, behind the scenes by spirit and the universe. Yeah. And it's that tower is that mentality with the Five of Pentacles. It's a lack mentality, a lack mindset, a victim mentality, victim mode that you've been working out of. But with that tower, it's like you're going to be almost forced to walk away from it. Yep. And look where you'll be going. Temperance, balance, reconciliation. It's also, you know, divine guidance. It's like by the tower, that divine guidance is coming in, and it's like you're going to be forced to follow it. Yep. And this could be during the new moon in Sagittarius, because the moon is up under that. Which would be time for beginner's mind. The new moon is all about, you know, setting intentions. It's new, you know. And so is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of setting your intentions. So if you set your intentions to do the right thing, or you're wanting to, it's like almost like now is the time. Because like I said, for some of you, you've had this epiphany already, whether it was for yourself or with another person. And it's like you set your intentions on doing the right thing. Looking at justice, ready for that new beginning with the Ace of Wands. And some of you, you know, you are leaving behind, whether it's a, you know, like I said, that victim or lack mentality. It could be a job for some of you, because it's Pentacles. It could be a relationship that just isn't, you know, it's more like, I'm gonna say, like, it hurts more than helps. There's something lacking there, and emotionally, it's almost like my mouth is getting dry trying to describe this energy. It's like there's a lack of water. So it's time for you to like go find your water elsewhere. And for some of you, it may be with another person, or this is you with yourself, going in and loving yourself more, to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have dreams. With some of you, you know, this information could be coming to you by way of your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. And then we have good luck, which is like my Wheel of Fortunes card. So for some of you, your intuition is trying to point you in the way that will lead you towards, you know, the good that you're obviously seeking. Better is progress. It's progress. So let's grab the guidance or advice. Guidance or advice. The Wheel of Fortune again. Good luck. Look, because look at where you're headed. This is the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity and trust. One more. One more for guidance or advice. And this is that, you know, it's bringing me back to when I said, like, everything's coming full circle. That's what this is. Give me one more, please, for the guidance or advice. Look at that. Inspiration, the Ace of Wands. For some of you, we have family at the bottom. This could be going on within a family situation, or, you know, like with a family member. Some of you could be about to create a whole new, like, family dynamic with another person. But it also makes me feel like, you know, reconciliation with yourself. Some of you could be aligning again with, you know, that Three of Pentacles energy we started with, that ant spirit, that time to collaborate. Some of you guys are, you know, going to be finding or linking up with, you know, like your soul family. But that happens, you know, by finding yourself through yourself, you know. And for some of you, like I said, with this good luck, it's coming in. The family that you've always wanted, creating, you know, that new, it really feels like creating a family dynamic that you've always, like, that you've been looking for. And it comes by way of you being authentic with truth and dropping the things, people, places, mindsets that no longer serve you, by lightening your load. Can't make this up. So that's what's coming towards you guys. You know, I definitely hope it resonated for some of you. If not, you know, it just wasn't your message or your energy, and that's fine. As always, sending love and light out to you all. And I will see you guys on the next reading. All right, later.